So if we take our blue equation, so we got y equals 2x plus 27, and we're going to replace this blue y with the red y, which is 0.5x plus 12. There's our substitution step there. Now for solving, it is a good idea to identify which side of the equal sign has more x's. So at the end of our work at the bottom, that's the side that we want the x's at the bottom. So in this case here, 2x's is more than half an x. So we're going to move the x's to the right-hand side or transpose them. Okay, so we don't want x's on the left, so we're going to undo 0.15x with a minus 0.5x to both sides. So no more x's on the left, just 12 equals 2x's minus half an x is going to be 1.5x. And then we still have the plus 27 there. So two-step equation, we're going to subtract 27, then divide by 1.5. So subtracting 27 to both sides, 12 minus 27 makes 15. Now in this case here, the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to change this to an improper fraction. So 1.5 is the same thing as 3 over 2x. If you wanted to leave it in decimals, you totally could. Then you'd end up doing 15 divided by 1.5, probably using a calculator. So sometimes if you change it to an improper fraction, it's actually faster because you don't have to pull out a calculator. I'll show you that here in case you forgot the little trick. Okay, either way, we don't have any more 27s on the right-hand side. So now we need to undo 3 halves being multiplied to x. Multiply by reciprocal. That's the keep, change, flip type idea. So we're going to multiply by 2/3 to both sides. So now when we do 2/3 times, we got a positive times a negative, so that's going to be a negative. And then when we multiply by 2/3 to a whole number, we're thinking divide by the bottom number and multiply by the top number. So we already know it's negative, so we can just ignore the negative here. So 15 divided by 3, that's going to make 5, and then times 2 makes 10. So we didn't have to pull out a calculator for this. Now, if you had left this as 1.5x down here, you would divide by 1.5, and then you'd end up with 10 anyhow, or in this case, a negative 10. Okay, and then 2/3 times 3 halves, that just makes 1x right there. So x equals negative 10, or negative 10 equals x. Either way, mathematically saying the same thing. So now that we found the x, now we go ahead and find the y. So which equation looks like it's going to be easier to use? Probably the one with no decimals. So let's take the bottom equation, the blue equation, 2x plus 27, replace the x with a negative 10, and then just do order of operations, right? Just find the answer, right? So here we have a 2 times negative 10 makes negative 20. We still got the plus 27. Negative 20 plus 27 is going to make 7. So the y value will be a 7. So here we go. With the ordered pair that makes both equations true, negative 10, 7 for the x, y pair.